Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Treetop Garage here. Alright, so we just got our fuel cell today. And I'm going to show you that in a sec. And I also went and picked up, yesterday I went and picked up some angle iron so I can make a little, kind of a cradle to weld into the frame and the trunk for this thing to sit on. And I'm also going to use that frame that I'm going to weld up in there to mount my floor. So I'm going to pause you. We're going to go over here and look at the fuel cell real quick. And I do have a little thing to mention about it, about the cap. So if anybody, we'll go over that in a sec. But I'll show you that, and then we'll cut some pieces and get this thing kind of ready to bolt up. So hold on, guys. Be right back. Alright, so this is our fuel cell. Now, I got this off Amazon. This is the one that came, it comes with a bunch of some AN fittings, and I want to say it's 12 feet of fuel line. I haven't opened this yet. It looks pretty decent, but we'll see at the end here. Or when I go to hook it up, I should say. But yeah, it comes with a bunch of different AN fittings, elbows, 90 degrees, straights, and it looks like 45s. And it has some adapters too here for, I think for these. These are like for vents. Which I'm only going to run one vent, the other one I'm going to probably cap or something. And then here in the front, which I'll turn it around so you guys can see, there's actually two for the fuel, for the outlet right here. And these are both caps. I'll use one, and the other one will probably be capped still. Because I'm using a regular mechanical fuel pump, I think. So, yeah. So anyway, I want to show you guys a little something. Now this came off Amazon, like I said. And I know the older fuel cells, at least the ones I've dealt with, one or two in the past, these caps are generally like a screw-off threaded style. What I learned pretty quickly is that this is not a actual thread-off style. This is more like a quarter turn. So you flip this up like this, you turn it a little bit, and it pulls off. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There's little notches in there. There's 3 of them. One here, here, here. And when you go to close it, you just do like this, and you lock it down. Like by pushing this tab down like that, it locks it down. There's like a rubber seal right here. Well, I didn't know that at first. I figured it was the other style, and I went on there with I couldn't get it off, so I went with a pair of channel locks and try to thread this thing off. I thought it was a thread style because it didn't come with any instructions. And I heard a crack, and I didn't break it or anything, but I almost did. So if you get one of these Amazon fuel cells, just remember that you don't have to thread this thing off. You just have to turn it a little bit where it stops and put it in. Turn it back a little bit. You got to make sure it's in all the way, I guess, first. Turn in a little bit, and then just push that down, and it's locked in place. Now, I didn't know that. That's my bad. I didn't look at any reviews. I didn't do anything. I did read a couple reviews saying that these caps are not very sturdy, and they're really not super sturdy, but I think it'll be fine. It's just plastic, but it seems like a okay plastic. This is good. It's got foam in it, but it's not like full of foam. It only goes up maybe right there. But still, I mean, I don't think it'll be a problem. So, what I want to do is, I did some measuring here to here and on these bolt holes. And I got some angle. And I'm going to cut it. I'm going to do some marking, figure out where my centers are for the holes and whatnot, so I can get this thing bolted to the angle and hopefully put it in place on the frame. I don't think I have the hardware though, so I might have to do like a 2-day video, maybe just do one video for like a day or two. You know, just put a bunch of clips in. But anyway, I'm going to pause you guys again. We're going to go over there. I'm going to cut the angle pieces. I got it all measured out for the length, and yeah, we'll do that real quick. So hold on, guys. Alright guys, we're back on this fuel cell mounting. I decided to change the whole thing. The mounting setup I was going to go with. I originally was going to go with these facing the front. But after doing some research and looking around, I know normally they're to the back, but I wasn't sure if it mattered. So I decided I'm going to put these in the back. So I came up with a new way to mount this thing. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two pieces will go down to the frame in the rear. That'll give me the room I need for my fittings and the hose that came with it. That'll give me the room. And I'm not sure if that's long enough to reach all the way to the front, but we can always maybe get longer hose or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack this in. I might have to cut this one away just a hair more. And I'm going to have to trim down the other piece I have for the front. We'll look at it a little bit before I do that. So yeah, that's the plan right now. I figured it's been 2 days since I've been out here. Well, I was out here yesterday too, but I figured I'd go ahead and I wanted to kind of think this over a little more after I kind of thought I figured it out, but I think I got it for real. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and tack this on there, and then I'll trim that, and we'll tack that on there, and then we'll see how it's going to fit in the trunk with the setup we got in there now. So let's go ahead and do that. Got a little gap on that one. And the welder's a little hot too, so that's why you heard that noise there. Let me go ahead and trim this back a little bit more. Do that. Hopefully I'm not in the way. Hope you guys can see. Need a lot. Need a little bit. That's looking better. That's looking pretty good, I guess. It's not quite as equal as the other one. We should take a little more off. Take a little more off. Get her kind of centered. I'm going to hold it in there. This is kind of uneven because of that thing. We'll hold her down though. Hold her in place here, get it centered. I should probably put my welding hood on so I don't burn my eyeballs. Alright. Kind of got a late start out here today, so I feel like I'm rushing, but I'm really not rushing, but I kind of feel like I am, so bear with me on that. Now, I'm going to pause you. I got to trim one piece for the rear, and then we'll get that kind of in place. And yeah, then we'll see how it fits and how everything's going to fit. I tacked it only because in case I got to change something, it won't be hard to get apart, hopefully. So, let me go ahead and pause you guys. We'll go to the back here. I've got to trim that piece. Hold on. Alright guys, so we got our... I had to cut a couple things out of the way. We got our brace piece just sitting in there. Let's see how this is going to be, how it's going to sit. It's a little bit too high. That's okay. I'm trying to get a good idea where we're going to be at here. And so get it off that sump area, which is in the way. Alright, so that's how it's going to sit right there. Pretty well centered, it looks like. So what I gotta do now is figure out. Freaking trunk whip. Been getting me like crazy the last 2 days. I gotta figure out a length between the frame rails, which I thought I did already, but I was wrong. So let's see. Very front here. Looking at, it's like about 37 inches or so. 37. Yeah, here. Okay, I gotta cut a little off of this. So I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna go cut this thing and see if we can't get this thing finished up, tacked in place anyway. Alright guys, I know it's gonna be hard to see. The lighting sucks over here, but I got my, you can probably see this cross piece. I got tacked to the two structural pieces, and I'm trying to get it level, or level-ish, so I can tack it in place. And I'm going to pull the actual fuel cell out, unbolt it, and finish the floor, finish all the welding and everything. So, just trying to get a pretty good idea where it's going to sit and want to sit level. So, yeah. I got a level on there. Basically what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to just pick it up a little bit until it looks like it's pretty level, and then we're going to try to tack it. Hopefully it's right about there. Okay. Looks like it's pretty good. Let's go to this side. It's pretty level still. Hopefully, I think we got it now. Probably shouldn't have looked. I didn't really look at that, but I kind of can't really see too good right now. Alright, so we're tacked in and we're level, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and tack these rears in too, I think, while I'm at it. She's pretty sturdy in there right now. So we're tacked in place. So now, in the next video, I guess, we'll take this fuel cell out of there. I'll get some metal. We'll start getting, I still have to do one more brace piece for the floor. And we'll work on getting the floor covered up. I still got to cut a few spots out of the sides here in the back. But I want to do this first because this is like the bracing and framing part. So I wanted to do that and figure out where I got to add like another brace and whatnot. So it looks like we're going to have to add probably one on each side in the middle right here. And we'll have some funkiness going on back here because these are higher than the actual trunk floor, so we'll have to do a little messing around there. It's getting dead here. So anyway, yeah. We're level, we're tacked in. It should be good to carry on with this trunk floor installation. And I got metal, but I got to figure out which metal I want to use. I have a couple different thicknesses. Unfortunately, the thicker stuff is galvanized, and it's a lot less, it's narrower. It's only like maybe 11, 12 inches wide, but it's galvanized. So I don't know who, any of you guys out there that ever welded galvanized steel, it sucks. I mean, it'll make you sicker than shit. So I do have some regular non-galvanized steel sheet metal, but it's thinner. It's kind of the same stuff I use on the trunk lid right here. With some braces, I think it'll be okay. But I got to see how much I have. I got to make sure I have enough. So what we're going to do for now, I think, is I'm going to end this video, and then I think we're going to regroup on this here, get this thing unbolted, see what I got to do as far as to finish up the bracing and make it where it's going to be a halfway decent looking trunk floor in here. So yeah, we're all centered. We got plenty of room for our fittings in the back. We got a vent and a cap. We got this is actually for the fuel sending unit, so we should be good. So anyways, guys, let me pause you. We'll come right back and we'll finish this video off. Alright guys, so yeah, we got that all tacked in. We should be good to go to take that back out, the actual fuel cell out. I got to trim a little bit around the rear part of the trunk floor that's still there. It's a little bit rusty. I got to cut that out. And then we could start putting metal in there and getting that all solid. I got to probably put another couple braces in there maybe. And get everything all welded up and get that thing mounted and permanent. And I can start running my fuel line up. And I got to figure out a battery tray or something to put back there too. So yeah, that won't be too bad. Yeah, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all we got to do. And the trunk will pretty much be done inside once that's done. I'm gonna paint it all. But then, you know, there's other messing around. I'm probably gonna work on that trunk lid a little bit more. Get that a little more done. It needs a little more body work and whatnot. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling now. I know this has already been a longer video. I normally try to make a video I usually try to keep my videos around 20 minutes or less. So I have no idea where this one's sitting at right now. But don't forget, we got a giveaway going on, 500 subscriber giveaway. All you got to do is go to the giveaway video. I'll leave a link down below in the description. You click on that, and you have to comment, and you have to be subscribed to get entered in the giveaway. It's a $100 gift card to pretty much wherever you want. Or it could just be a $100 like MasterCard gift card or whatever. Or Visa or something. Whatever you want is what you're going to get if you win. So check that out. Check out our Facebook group. It's same thing, Treetop Garage on Facebook. It's a group. I'll leave links to that and the Instagram down below for the channel as well. So that's about all I got for today. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.